maybe the Yuzhong also. Something with some easy dive. They still go for the Hilda EXP.
Okay, Hilda in the EXP lane. You know, again, we still see a lot of Parath, especially with the buffs that came through here, but nothing too much. Not a whole lot of that early action we usually see in the mid lane. Poking back and forth.
Brusco engaged on the Chaknu. Chaknu looking for it. Nope. That's just the damage coming through. Brusco gets our first blood on. And Lancey here, Super Prince finds him. It's a trade, 1-for-1.
Yeah, roam for mid. Good thing 12 on the timer of Zydus Retry.
Ooh, ONIC here, coming in en masse. They find Kurt, force out the flicker. 3 more gets knocked up here. 3 more putting some Ionic Edge stacks on. King Kong still sharp with retribution. Shadow kill finds Brusco. They find another as Kurt falls. Now the stun on the Super Prince. Super Prince with a stolen. Vengeance flames, but Lancey still finds him. Oh man, whoa.
Pretty calm up to this point, but now second turtle for the taking. Look at Zydus positioning here.
Kirk has to have to seize.
Why brush control for Kirk? Turtle at half health. Savero coming in, the glorious pathway, and the answer, Tsunami Slam! Zydo with a secure on the retribution, Chaknu falls, they find Brusco, 1-for-1 trade, Benicuri is in the zone, and that's worth it for the Phoenix fam.
That's tough. Kirk wasn't able to do anything there.
Yeah, pretty tough game for him.
Oh! Zaman Force coming through! And they find Savero! Benicuri scores 1! Gold shield gun in mid. Shadow kill! Can he get the shadow out? Gets hit with that steal, and Brusco serves up a kill to King Kong.
Yeah, I didn't expect Brusco to get there that quick with the clouds, but that is space provided as TNC get the first tower in mid.
First tower, man. TNC literally. Zyda clearing up that top lane. Turtles at half health, though.
Yep. Glorious Pathway coming in. Bombs away. Savero secures. And another Glorious Pathway. Super Freak stolen. Savero blasts away with another ult, and Kirk gets 1 over Chaknu. Down goes the high-low Shadow coming through. Zyda still holding on to it. No Shadow kill just yet. King Kong. Cards flying. ONIC wins that engagement, closing
they need to get through the Uranus and the Valir front.
Brusco attempts it, finds it, puts it on the Chaknu. Chaknu drops that Glorious Pathway. In goes Bene. Zaman forces a shadow kill. Down goes Brusco, 1-for-1. Here, 1/8 of its health. Very small margin for error. Kirk comes through, answers, double Glorious Pathway. Lancey secures it. What the hell is going on? Chaknu gets bombed in the back line. Brusco catches a lot of beads. And that is a kill for Zyda. Another Zaman Force coming through, but Benny gets bombed. Now goes 3 more. Savero finds him.
Progress on their base turret.
They find Zyda.
And that combination is deadly, man. The Tsunami Slam.
My God.
Having Beatrix there. Oh, man. Messiah. I don't
Forced to
know.
use that consecration coming from Benny. And in comes the rest of ONIC. Another Tsunami Slam. Late on his Chaknu falls. Zyda holding his magics on him. Considering can he fight? He will be able to top up. Not fast enough to stop ONIC.
Great pickoff. Great rotations. Prince has only died once. 10 assists. Savero with 2-1 and 6. King Kong deathless as well.
And now Kirk forced to flicker back.
Now they've split it up. It's a 4-1 split.
It's
Kirk who's handling macro.
Yeah, he did it up top earlier on, and now he's doing it on the bottom side with the Lord. Makes its way up top. So it's definitely not a game ender, but it's just kind of slipping out of the hands of TNC at this point. They'll deal with the Lord. Mid turret still stands, but it's at half health here. Let's go.
Brusco finds 1. It's Chaknu. Chaknu takes too much damage as he gets popped by Prince. The pickoff. Lancey and Benny push
They
back.
keep it together here. They're going to have to be at full health for this fight as they've managed to now get to the base. The Glorious Pathway to cut things down and draw down the minions. Lord's still up, but that final base turret goes down.
Glorious Pathway this time by Super Prince. Raining down the damage on the Chaknu. Bombs away. Coming from Savero. And Chaknu gets his immortality pop. Lord gets taken down. Still a couple of minions still standing. TNC are holding on. 3 more gets taken down. Tsunami Slam on a Zyda. Zaman by Benny. He's the only one fighting. Gets down Brusco. Fighting Savero. Pushing forward and back. There's a wave. ONIC going for it. Down goes Chaknu. And here comes the base as Lancey is the only one left.
Right.
The Super Fam have switched up the narrative, taking game 1.
Yeah, I think over the Molotov. Oh, and it was so easy for them to pick up the court because they went for the Alice instead of the Sora.
I will say this one. Brusco also sitting at 3. The rest of the team of TNC is going to rotate for this.
3 more. Man-to-man defense on the Kirk. There's a flicker from Kirk. Zaida still secures, and look at how low Kirk and Brusco are. No one home for the Gosh on Prince. The SOD, Zaida gets a double. Now King Kong coming up next. And King Kong does retreat underneath a tier 1, but that's not enough to save him from Zaida. As Zaida gets a triple.
That's the start TNC wanted to make sure that their timer ends up much quicker. Oh, he's gonna get caught! Outplayed!
What a stun for King Kong and the rest of ONIC to deal with this.
Oh, Valkyrie's descent on the 3-mar. 3-mar happy to oblige, looking for that throne. No one home, but it's enough to zone out ONIC. And there's a golden hour. They can reposition. TNC caught out in their own ult. King Kong takes out 3-mar. That's 1 down. The Super Ram happy. Gosh, on a Lancey. Lancey gets taken down, and ONIC go for the objective.
That was an...
And Tavera engages. Makes a good hit.
Flicker.
There's the Gush. 3-mar looking for it. Thrown. Stuns 2. In comes Chaknu. Looking for it. Snapshot on the 2. And now 3-mar underneath the microscope of the Super Fan. Charge from the Bruiser. 3-mar falls, but they trade up for Brusco. And Lanzi gets popped here by Savero. Chaknu falls. King Kong running through. It's also Savero now behind. Tier 2. And now the pressure finds a double. Benny Cutie will have SOD. Finds him. Can Benny Cutie punish? And we're looking for it. Whoa! The Storm finds Savero. Here comes King Kong. Bang! Gets run through by the Sigma Jungler.
It was a...
Down a couple thousand gold at this point. I'm not sure if this is going to be a fight that they actually choose to take. They might just take a chance on it.
They can fight this.
Oh, Chaknu, rope and dome, Super Prince. Snapshot on the 3. King Kong calling in Barbiel. Chaknu in the eyes of 2. Golden hour only stops for a second longer. TNC are just delaying the inevitable. They're a man down.
Yep, they're down. They're going to take control of this Lord. Chaknu's fast, but Super Prince also, he'll have this cooldown back up. Throws out the stun. Half health from the Lord.
Massive tech charge once again used with the flicker. And Brusco and Kirk get caught by the Throne of Ruin, but no follow through. Another projectile thrown out. And underneath, tier 1 up top, Kirk finds a double. Make it 3. He gets chopped down, but King Kong cleans it up. And they're not done. 3-mar goes down. King Kong gets a double. Massive. TNC's wave clear is very in your face. It's not safe. There's the Gush. Zaida coming in with a charge surge. 3-mar catching a lot of this. Holding on to that Throne of Ruin. The Lord already on that mid inhibitor. Chaknu running through the back line. Benny Cutie throws spears. Golden hour catches King Kong. But it might not be enough. TNC takes care of the Lord. They don't lose any inhibitors. Not just yet.
They still have a wave pushing in. I'm not sure if they're going to try to go for this mid turret. Chaknu just buying time.
Oh, they do force the flicker out of him, and they finish him off underneath. Tier 3 down block. The Mamba did his best, but 3-mar melts underneath the Gush. That's 2 men down. TNC, there's only 3 left to defend.
Oh no, they see it. They want to go ahead and push
Really
down.
quick too. You're gonna have it for this siege.
Yep, Lord's up. TNC on the defense. 3-mar just picked up a Radiant Armor. Lancey's still holding on to the Gush. They're gonna have to defend as the last base turret goes down. Lord in the base.
And they jump on a 3-mar, forcing him to use that Throne of Ruin. No one home. Golden hour into the back line. Lancey with a stolen Gush. They're on the base. Savero finds Lancey. Down goes Chaknu. Another Gush coming in from Super Prince. And the Super Fam find the sweep against TNC.
Earlier this season.